Okay. Hold on. Wait. Let me get my other earbud for this. Sorry. Okay. Um, yeah, okay. Cool. I like that one. Uh, yeah, okay. Cool. Nice. Okay. We have, we have audio. Yep. Okay, cool. We're gonna make a new world. This is gonna be a hardcore challenge kind of thing. Default. Experiments. Minecart, in case we make it that far. And, world name. Uh, uh, um, I don't know. For the first time, I do not know what to make the world name. Hold on. Oranges. There we go. And then, okay. Yep. Cool. I am playing with custom textures here. I guess I should take those off for a more authentic sort of thing. Oh man, the encoding is already overloaded. That's crazy. I guess that's just when it was making the just when it was making that. Hold on, let me see. Resource packs. Okay, apart from that, the rest of the stuff is just basic quality of life texture packs, like a lower fire on the first person view and stuff like that. Oh, and I guess it's a shader too. I could put a more appropriate shader on. There we go. Yeah. And then have slightly less like render distance. I think it looked okay with 20. Yeah, it still doesn't like it. I don't like that. So I wanted to just do a full screen thing like permanently. Like I wanted to just do exclusive full screen. But for some reason, if I do exclusive full screen, it does the same thing that it did with the Balatru video that I tried to do, which is that it just wouldn't show on the recording software like at all. So yeah. Um, okay, we have spruce in the distance. And we also have, I mean, we have other stuff too if we want. So I could do dithering? That's the PS2? Yeah. Yeah, I really only have one normal shader. All of my shaders are like, it's funny because you get shaders to make the game look prettier and like RTX and stuff. And all my shaders are like, they make the game look like Lethal Company, or they make it look like a PS2 game. Just crazy, I will craft the things manually because it's a bit more fun to watch, you know. Not, no, not that. I started to feel my brain losing dopamine, not being able to reach for the recipe stuff and having to manually add every single play to my X. I used to manually craft a lot of things and kind of just stopped because it slowed down things and I wanted to mass craft a bit more with wood. But I'll go back to it for watch time and stuff. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, so okay. Um, is that a village in the distance? No, I don't actually think it is. So we have two options here. We can either stay sprucey, or like we can stay in the oak part, or we can get sprucey. And I'm really torn lately because Minecraft biomes, like I've put a base in the wasteland. I put a base in Sahara. I've done a jungle base before. I've done a oak base before, and I've done a spruce base before. I did a spruce base for a while, actually. And I do still like spruce a lot, but at this point, it just feels typical. I don't know. I want the game to feel different. But yeah, um, some water here. That's good. This is what I was looking for. Um, we could still do pretty decent base here. I don't like the amount of sand that's just kind of around. I don't like how much there is. Because I feel like it doesn't really need to be that much, you know? But that's just because I put all my farms on the coastline. So, yeah, see, hold on. Uh, I can probably put the volume at 100, I think. So I'm just doing a lot of settings in the beginning here. Let me see. Right, I need to set up a base or something. I'll use this, I guess. Hold on. So craft this. I'll mine some grass here to get the farm started. Gotta make a hoe. Start with like a singular seed. That's about it. Now, the simplest thing about a hardcore world is that you're not supposed to die. And I swear, with a hardcore world, it feels like there's less incentive not to die. And I can't tell you why. Because, well, I mean, like, I couldn't tell you how that makes sense. I can tell you why, though. And I think for me, it's that in a default world, you're going to die and then respawn, and you're going to have to walk all the way back and get your items. But in a hardcore world, if you die, you die. And it feels like it doesn't really matter as much to try and cement yourself in the world because it feels like it's just going to happen anyway at a certain point. Go back into the forest after I Get some cobblestone for a furnace. Maybe maybe a stone pickaxe too first, actually. Yeah. Oh, I'm already back to using the recipe book. Need to keep that off. I don't know why I'm thinking that like using the crafting table matters so much for viewer retention. But I don't know. To me, I think it probably matters a bit more than you might think. All those little things on the screen need to be going like 90 miles an hour. Man, this is boring. I haven't gotten like any music. I'm pretty sure this burns 1. Then I can use the charcoal to burn 7. Yeah. Okay. Then I can refill my hunger bar. I'm gonna mine more cobblestone for another furnace. We haven't found any coal yet. That's alright. Gosh darn it. It's just granite and then it's water. What the? It's got a whole chasm going on here. Okay. Well, we have 21 cobblestone, so. Go. I'm pretty sure it has just enough left for 1 block. Never mind, it died. It died halfway. I know I just need sticks now. And then I need a few more logs. I just want to make a campfire. I like the campfires recently. I forgot how silent Minecraft is when you don't actually edit it. Like, when you literally just play the game normally. It is so boring. Especially without friends. I forgot that, like, I used to be so critically engaged just doing this. I don't know how I did 1,000 hours on Minecraft Bedrock. Literally just running around and, like, only using stone tools. And then I would just start a new world the next day. Like, it wouldn't even matter. I would just be, like, seeing how far I could get. I think I was on, like, my world 173 before I stopped and tried to actually progress in the game. I don't know. But trying my hardest not to fall asleep right now. Campfire! Yeah. And now we already have more chicken for it, so that's cool. And I guess I should make some. I mean, I could make a. Come on, how do you make a spear? Oh, that's really smart. It's really smart of them, actually. Personally, I use the spear just because I'm good at it. It seems like nobody actually spent the time to learn how to get good at a weapon, which in Minecraft isn't usually how it works, so I don't really blame them. Most of the weapons just work without you really having to learn them. But yeah, it's not how the spear works. Come on, please be the last one. There we go. It's the fireflies, okay. So we got 4 logs now. Oh yeah, I have torches. I can put torch there, torch here, torch here. Probably a torch there. Yeah, it looks good. Oh yeah, I was gonna do more sticks. So I can keep crafting. I'll do 2 logs, just to get some more coal. Can't sleep tonight, so we might as well try to fight some mobs. Maybe not the skeleton over there, but I think there's probably some zombies or some spiders. See? Spear's good, especially before you get a shield. After you get a shield, the spear loses a lot of its long range value. Because, like, the only benefit to keeping enemies at a distance is if you can't handle them up close. And that's a common thing when you're starting out without a shield. Okay. Alright, I'm well past that island with the skeleton now. Just fighting some mobs. You know, not the fastest start to the game, but like... Honestly, Minecraft doesn't start fast and it doesn't... You know... It takes a lot of time to actually get out of this period. At least for me. I don't know, that's because, like, I don't actively search for caves. And I feel like if I did, I would probably get resources faster and get, you know, get to a further spot in the game sooner. But, fortunately, I just don't do that. Please hit the zombie. Hit the zombie, hit the zombie. It's not going after me, I guess. Why is that playing? The day is not over. Okay. I have 3 string. I'm gonna go make a fishing rod. Fish. Because that'll keep my viewers' attention. Fishing will totally keep my viewers' attention past 20 seconds. Which is crazy to me, by the way. I can't believe that, like, people won't at least watch more than 20 seconds to, like, try and see where the video goes. I'd say mine is around, like, 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, you know? Like, just to at least judge whether the video is worth it. And by that time, you're usually given enough value by the video to, like, continue, but I guess that's not the case anymore. I don't know. Apparently, my brother had the auto-scroll feature on Instagram, and I don't know how that works, but for some reason it was too slow for him. And he realized it's because it auto-scrolls every second. Not every 0.2, like 0.5 seconds, I guess, is like what his rate was at, because reaction time is 0.2. Like, that's just how fast he would click off the video. The guy is a decade older than me. And it seems like he has a decade less of attention span. Which I know for a fact isn't true. He has an attention span, it just needs to be 1. Which is kind of secretly how most people work, I guess. So that is a village up there. I could go see what that village has, you know, it would give us a pretty good start. But we're not doing anything right now, so might as well just build a boat and go over there. Will it not let me make a boat out of, like, just birch and oak? I'm just curious if it'll let me. No, it won't. It'll let me make a chest, though. I'll do that. Can't have wasted wood lying around. Gotta be an environmentally friendly Minecraft player. So we get in the boat, and we climb that giant mountain. And then we should be able to salute the village and stuff, you know? I can't believe what I'm seeing. Why are there 3 Endermen here? Endermen? Endermen? No, no. Why are there 3 Endermen here? And that's just confusing. I would totally fight those. If I was, like, in late game gear and late game stuff. Ooh, nice. Nice. Hold on. Sweet berries. This is an easy farm to start. And a pretty nice one at that. I like the addition of sweet berries because they serve absolutely no purpose, and that's their purpose. To not actually give you enough hunger to survive, but rather another thing to compost. So I'm pretty sure they're compostable, but it would really suck if this thing wasn't compostable because it has no value as a nutritional source. Ooh. Just an iron and a helmet? What? I'll take the armor stands too. Ooh, and the blast furnace. Yeah, that's nice. Take the blast furnace and the armor stand. Just like. Alright. We're almost to the top. I'm gonna check out this. Okay, it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. Take ball damage. Ooh, pumpkins. Nice. Something I like to do whenever I start a new Minecraft world is I like to get every single farmable item. I'm a big farmer when it comes to Minecraft. I'm a big farmer. I like getting all the crops and everything and just doing it that way. Although, it does mean that I'm kind of late all the time to, like, making mob farms, because, like, I don't need steak to survive, and I usually end up making the cow farm for when I need leather for books to make the enchanting table. There's only ever been one world where I actually moved past the enchanting table phase and into the villager phase of enchantment, and that world is long gone for the most part, I think. Like, it's pretty gone, at least. I don't know. It was on Bedrock and it was on my old PC, so whatever happened to it, I don't know. I might have made a backup, but I also might not have. I can check my world backups folder, you know, see if it's in there. Nice, we got some hay. We have pumpkin seeds. Yeah, nothing else, nothing else, okay. We're really close to having everything we need, because now we just got potatoes. I'm going to put all of the farming stuff we just got in one bag. That's why I personally love the bundles. People don't really, like, get what they're supposed to be for, but I do. They're for organization. They're not really, like, the best space-saving tool, unless you use them in an organizing way. And, like, they're not supposed to expand your inventory. They're supposed to consolidate it. Which kind of, like, it's supposed to give you backspace, not give you more space. You know. Empty map, paper. I mean, we can always just take those anyway, even though We technically don't need them. I just bagged my only source of food. I don't know why I did that. You are a, yes, yeah, you're a dimwit villager, I think. I don't know. I forget what they're called. Let me see. More potatoes. That's cool. Spruce sign. That's nice. Um, bookshelves. Let's go. And a bed. You know what? I'll be taking a bed. I'll be taking a bed. I'm sorry, but like, hardcore mode has taught me one thing: that I need to sleep every night until I have a shield. It's like generally, it's a good decision to not go out at night and just wait in a bunker. But what in the world? This is the most like Minecraft villager NPC behavior, like wild. What do you guys do? Do none of you trade? Wow. Like, does at least one of you trade? Something. Just something. I guess they don't. I guess they really just don't trade. Wow. Except this guy. This guy's a farmer. And I'm guessing his house is over there. I mean, we can always test. If you don't know, you can always test where a villager's bed is by ringing the bell. And if you ring the bell, it makes all the villagers like go inside the houses. So I ring that bell, and it makes them all go inside the houses, and then I'll just track where the farmer goes, which like would make a lot of sense if the farmer just went in here, but I guess that would make too much sense. So the farmer goes where? I said the farmer goes where? Trying to find the farmer. Because that's the main guy I need to trap in his house. Ooh, we have another valuable guy. So we got the cartographer. See, the idea here isn't necessarily that, like, I really need a farmer villager or that I really need a cartographer villager. It's that these villagers have jobs, and you want to keep the employed ones around. Because if you don't, they kind of die. So, well, like, they don't die. I'm saying, like, if you don't, then they could die any night, for the most part. Oh, a guy just went over here. Okay, is your house nearby? Sir? 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 Okay, I see. So your house is in here. Good to know, good to know. Have a nice night. And now we have raided the village. So now I will be descending this mountain. Maybe a bit safer. And then I need to get my boat out. Yes, there we go. Well, some iron armor and a bed. It's quite nice. The one thing I wish that village had is an iron golem. If it did have one, I just missed it. And yeah, I'll grab some sugarcane from here. I swear I already grabbed sugarcane. If I didn't, I don't know. I had the opportunity to. I might have just not done that. Let's see. The wheat still is not grown. Campfire is still running, so it can take some rock hod. I mean, can plant the sugarcane in the meantime on the sand side, where we can't plant any wheat yet. Ooh, we could totally do a nice internal farm on the island here. Yeah, that'd be nice. I wonder how efficient it would be if you did, like, I'm curious. I want to have a race with, like, the meat. I want to see if like this thing can cook faster or as fast as like a furnace. There's two on there. That was quite a gap. So if it doesn't finish within that gap, okay, there's one. This is a regular furnace. That's two. Okay, it's definitely longer. Wow. Wow, that is longer. Okay. Insanely inefficient. But it does give you the opportunity to like probably just do like if you had a system where like you were cooking four pieces of food at a time, like let's say you had campfire, hopper one block below, like all sides of it, and you just keep feeding it. You could make a more lean smelting farm, but without any of the furnaces, so that'd be nice. I don't know, but it'd be really cool. I'm glad I made a chest before I went to that. I wasn't even thinking about like, oh man, I'm gonna have loot. I should come back with a like I should come back and have a chest to put that stuff in. Nope, wasn't thinking of that. But the chest paid off really well anyway, so that's cool. Um, Blast furnace is nice. We don't have a use for it yet, but we probably will someday. And I'll turn this into a smoker. I remember when that magic, like that smoker infinite XP glitch came out, and I tried it. Like I tried a different guy's smoker, and like the smoker was magic. Like it gave me a ton of XP whenever I smelted over there, and I called it the magic smoker, and that was really funny. So I told the guy, and he said, "Yeah, that is funny." I got like 70 XP off of that from I think it was like 3 or 4 stacks of potatoes. Either way, it was really cool. So yeah, I'll just fish for now while I do what exactly? Um, I guess I could plant spruce saplings to get more spruce wood and hoe out some dirt to plant all the new stuff I just got. I just realized I just got a bunch of stuff to plant and I haven't done anything with it. Okay, let's see. So, I have a. This is a good area, I think. Yeah, just to plant some sweet berries. That's good. Guess I'll extend that further. And then wheat seeds, we know where those go. Those will go here. Okay. So we did these, we did those. Pumpkin seeds plural. I mean, I'll do a couple more of those and just like plant them. I guess here. Here's not a bad spot. Okay. Um, and let's see. We had sweeper. Is that all? Okay, I guess like we never got carrots. Really wanted those, but oh, potatoes. Potatoes. Let me think. I think I'll put them over here. If we had gravel, I could like mine it a ton of time, like tons of times in a row for a bunch of arrows. How long did it take for a song to come on? Holy. That was like 20 minutes of gameplay with one song. Wow. That's crazy. At least we have some music now. That's so much better for my brain. Wow. Immediately, I want to keep playing instead of getting off. I was literally just thinking about getting off. Okay. Um. Well, that's an underwater cave. Let me see how long it goes. Okay, it doesn't come out. Doesn't come out the other side I was thinking of. I was thinking it would like stop where the island stops, but it doesn't. So I'll just have to get some cobblestone and block it up a bit. Not much. Like, really not much. Easiest plug of my life. There we go. Now we just mine some... We mine a little bit down. We tend to mine a little bit up in here. I mean, I guess I could try to... I could, like, make a little thing here, you know, to try and accommodate this whole thing. Trying to make it a bit taller. That way when I mine out, the top of it doesn't come off as weird. Let me think. There's no bones here. We didn't get any iron. Ooh, ink sac. Nice. I think I actually have all the materials necessary to make a little journal. So I can journal down what we did on every episode. Or day, rather? I mean, like, we're only 2 days in, I think. I want to say it's day 1, day 2. It might be day 3, actually. Yeah, I think it might be day 3. Yeah, who knows? They think. Okay, so, yeah, sweet berries here. Cool. Okay, we have baked potatoes, bread, everything we need. Let's make a shovel so we can continue to mine a bit better. I wanted to, but not, like, I didn't like the idea of mining that dirt with my pickaxe, so I need to make a, you know, something else. I'm just gonna put that there for now. This could be an auxiliary storage unit. You know, just like come down here, get the rest of your storage, and then go back up for the main stuff. I'm thinking of doing a bunker again. It's not the worst idea. It means that we can turn the land above into a massive amount of farming. And, you know, just not do... Basically just not do any... We would mine out all of our land instead of just separating stuff. Which would be really cool, but... I don't know. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thought I heard a trident. That was kind of scary. Think about like a drown with a trident. I'm saying that's so obvious. Whatever. Wheat's not quite grown yet. I just got 3 salmon without fishing manually. Um, yeah. Book and quill. We have 18 coal. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. I don't think I can actually go any taller than that, because if I do, then, like, yeah, it'll be the, yeah, okay. So, we can't go, okay, so I'll just have to do this then. Then it'll be totally fine. Um, after I plug this. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we just, yeah. Now I can either maintain, like, mining that much for that long, or I could just, I mean, it's not that hard to mine this much. I just don't really want it. Okay, we're out of the granite. More underwater cave. Okay, great. I love underwater caves. As long as there is a nearby thingy. There might be one over there. Hold on. Where's my exit? Where's my exit? Where's my exit? There it is. Holy. I feel so blind under there, man. I can barely see. I can barely see under there. I'm gonna fix that. Hold on. Can probably shader pack settings, lighting. Uh, physically based rendering. Okay, no, that's not what I need now. Block light gamma. I don't know. What does that do? Not much. Okay. Uh, I just need to be able to see better. Water. Uh, water wave normal scale, wave height, water texture, water color options. Um, yeah, no, this isn't like minimum light. I'm gonna make that one, so it's literally just man, man. Okay. Well, I do have other shader packs, so I can just do like can do lethal shaders, and that'll yeah, that spiced it right up. Now I can actually see. Ooh, iron, nice. I'll just barely have enough time to mine this one. I'll go back. I'll go back and I'll go back and okay. Cool. I got one iron. I'm gonna put that on the furnace right now. Just so I just realized. Okay. That's a bit odd. Why is there still dude, get out of here. Okay. Can go this way now too. I remember seeing a light here, so I'm just looking here. That's just glow like it, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't like underwater mining. It's a little risky. It's a little I don't know, I don't like it. It's well, it's risky. I don't need to list any other reasons in a hardcore world, because I'm trying not to die. I say about to die. Okay. I mean, I'm coming up at a pretty okay rate, but like... Wait, did I never put it in the furnace? I don't think I did. That's hilarious. I said, let's go put it up in the furnace, and then, like, I just didn't do it. That's so comical. Um, yeah, well, now we'll have iron for a shield. That'll be very nice. I know how to make a shield. I don't know why I'm using the recipe book. Of course, I have it. Um, do I have enough planks to make a shield? I don't. I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't. I seriously am one plank short of making a shield. Which I should replant my trees. I used to do that religiously. Like, I'd be very bothered if I was mining a tree like this, and I didn't have saplings in my inventory, and I'd rush back and grab saplings for the explicit purpose of replanting that specific tree on its specific thing, like right here, wherever the original block was. And it would always regrow faster. I don't know why. If you replanted it in the same spot, like, it would always regrow faster. I don't know why. Been talking this whole time to try to keep myself interested and whoever's watching this interested. But I don't know. I'm reaching another point where it's like underwater cave. You know, like I'm mostly just waiting on these things to grow, honestly. The big problem is that, like, maybe if I make a composter, actually. Yeah, I could make a composter to, like, speed up the process of waiting on those spruce trees, because, like, I don't have any bone meal because I can't fight a skeleton right now, right? So, well, no, I can, I guess. But point is, like, I can't get bone meal the usual way, you know, through bones. So instead, I'll do it this way and just put all my sweet berries in the compost bin. Hey, that's already pretty good. And I will strictly use the berries. I'm pretty sure I planted this one first, so I'm going to do this one. Just so we get it the soonest. I don't know what to make the other singular ingot into. Um, I just don't. That's the whole sentence. You can really save coal if you use that. If you use that campfire, though. Like, that's the nice thing. You never have to use coal. So if you're low on fuel resources, you can always just use the campfire. Man, fishing feels really... What? What? Why did it just bounce straight up? Why can't it just bounce normally? What the fuck? Ah, okay. Oh, ooh, nice. My salmon is ready. One more salmon, please. Gotta stand by it to make sure it gets in my inventory as soon as possible. Oh, one of them grew. I didn't even realize. Okay, I'm gonna limit this to an hour just to make it watchable. Again? Again? Is it this? Is it this grass? It could genuinely be that grass. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go for another one. We're gonna see if that, like, that stuff being in the way of it messes up anything. Oh my gosh, it was. Wow. I had no idea it could collide with that. That's crazy. Yeah. cooked cod. We're just waiting on that. I mean, one iron ingot can get me a tripwire hook, which can get me a crossbow. That way, I can at least use it on something. And then if I do a crossbow, well, that takes 2 string. So I might not do a crossbow. Yeah. I don't think I'll be doing a crossbow today. But I can mine a tree. I just had a crazy idea. What if I try to mine the tree while catching up? I just remembered something. If you do it this way, okay? Now this looks like, oh, how do you catch it? Like that. Sleight of hand. And whenever you get a catch, it's just like, you just try to keep an eye on it. I don't know. This is a insane level of multitasking just to try and like optimize something that doesn't even really need to be optimized. Like, it's so random, but we're keeping it interesting. This is how we keep the viewer retention up. You do these crazy methods for things, man. Feel like it's about to come. Hold on. Yeah, still don't see it. Okay. Boom. Oh, I didn't mean to. No, I just stripped one of the logs. Man. Well, this is pretty efficient. I mean, like, I'm getting fish at the same time that I'm mining wood. So, this is pretty nice. It is realistically taking longer to mine this while fishing, but I think that's okay. Because you're still getting 2 things done at once, so, like, it's too efficient to not be done. Oh, I thought I heard splashing. Okay. And again, no music for way too long. I don't know how long, way too long. Playing Minecraft with music, I mean, like having the music on, like, all the way up, doesn't feel that great when I can't have the freaking music. Okay, now we're at the level where, like, we don't need to, like, we can't look down anyway. So, I'm just gonna line up through the rest of this. Oh, my axe might actually break. If it does break, we've got an amazing fishing spot right here. I mean, check this out. I can't believe that line actually works. Hold on, I'm gonna switch my shader so I can actually see the rod down here. Nice. Oh, and a tropical fish from all the way over yonder. All right, that's cool. Um, but I can't frickin' mine this thing, so I mean, I have all the materials with me to make a crafting table, so I'm not going all the way back down there just to make a stone axe. I'm gonna make it up here. Do my favorite mining method. This back in that slot. This is nice. This is a cool song. There we go. And it is still not grown. How? How is it still not grown? That's crazy. Right, I gotta do the slab thing where I put slabs on it. That's the slab thing. Very vague. Very non-self-explanatory, you know? There we go. Alright, that's all of our sweet berries gone. It'll be a nice compost producer, though. Let me try 12. Just 2 off. That's so infuriating. Well, I can use oak slabs to cover the rest of it. That way, whenever you mine it, like, you can't run into them. And, you know, it might, like... It never truly gets stuck in the middle, at least I don't think. As far as I know, you can always just kind of... Wow, no, you can't. Okay. Okay. I mean, you can always, like, fish the items out, right? I think. Maybe you can actually fish the items out. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I had no idea. Because the whole time that I've done that method, it has never done that. Which is crazy. I don't know, I guess I have to go into the weed a little bit. Oh, never mind, okay. Oh, great, okay, so that pushed them out of there. What? That's crazy. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in the chest, and you know, that way I have some inventory space. I have 64 spruce now, so I can fill in what I want to here. I can, like, place the logs here like I wanted to, and probably set up this whole thing, too. Man! Lenarain has done this theme before. Hold on. Okay, so that'd be nice if you could roast sweet berries, right? Like, or if you could compost rotten flesh. I feel like that's not that bad of an idea, you know? Like, might be a bit unsanitary, but it's whatever. Okay, genuinely, what is your problem? Wait, let's... Jeez. I'm not waiting on you any longer. Okay. Pumpkin stem looking good. Now we just need to probably end the video, I think. I mean, we've gotten some pretty decent progress here. I think we're doing pretty good. 59 minutes, alright, perfect. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna make a entry into the little journal here of what we did this episode. And I'll see you guys in the next video of the hardcore world. Dream big, dream safe. Not your pretty ass doing that I have done. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye now.